Now from the home of the A's since 1968, to look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
On the ground near home. And a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Set to deal on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Miguel Sano stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box, Kenny's Vargas. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Now at the plate, Chris Colabello. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. This one's down to third. Right to him. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Stepping in, Dustin Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Dustin Fowler.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Now another 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on it.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat. Here's Jed Lowry now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Colabello's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So here's Joe Mauer. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And he's retired, 1 away. So stepping in, number 23. He enters play, hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Olson going back to the track. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Matt Chapman.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Mauer is over. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier ranging into shallow right. 1 down. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a slider bounces, and that gets away.
0-1's the count.
And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Here's Chris Davis now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Santana comes set. First pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Davis waits on the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder number 25. Byron.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Byron Buxton becomes the first out of the inning. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Miguel Sano, a base hit in his first trip.
Miguel Sano.
First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Kenny's Vargas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Olsen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In now, Franklin Barreto. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Franklin Barreto is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Dustin Fowler is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jed Lowry. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sano into foul territory. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ground ball right side. Bauer is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris
Leading off for
Colabello.
Minnesota,
He'll look to get
left
something
fielder,
going here in this scoreless ball game.
Colabello.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Eduardo Escobar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So here's Joe Mauer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now, because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in for his second at bat, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman Eric Hosmer.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Riding in once again, Matt Olson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Colabello. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman Matt Chapman.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 0-2. Line toward the alley and left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Striding in, Stephen Piscotty. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Santana comes set. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Dozier has it on to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. So digging in now. Eddie Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rosario.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Fowler is there, makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Fowler is there, 2 gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Piscotty's there for it. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Davis waits on the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Escobar into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Shortstop.
So striding forward now, Franklin Barreto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take, is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Mauer is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Fowler, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Third baseman, Miguel
The pitch.
Sano.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ready once again, Kenny Vargas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in to try it again, Chris Colabello. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The tag, and he is out. Here's Jed Lowry now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Second baseman, Jed
The
Lowry.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Heading out toward shallow right. Rosario is there. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
The batter,
Digging in now, Matt Olson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success. Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Santana looks in. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Matt Chapman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's safe.
Oh, he's in there.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Olsen is there, 1 away.
Number 7.
Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Number 23 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Rosario.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one.
Designated hitter.
David Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And this is lined hard to deep left. Colabello has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in once again,
Shortstop,
Franklin Barreto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Fowler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-2. Popped high in the air. Sano is there for it, and that retires the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Byron Buxton.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but this is foul.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Olson has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eric Hosmer checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the Ready for another shot now. Kenny's Vargas.
Leading off
No
for
hits in
Minnesota.
3 tries so
Designated
far.
hitter,
He's struck out once.
Kenny Vargas.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Barreto has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Standing in,
fielder,
Chris Colabello.
Chris
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Olsen is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number
Digging
5.
in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Barreto ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. In now, Matt Chapman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this
Third
appearance.
baseman, Matt Chapman.
Luke Weaver enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. And he lays off there, 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case. Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Jonathan Lucroy waits on deck. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Jonathan Lucroy started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Liner towards second. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Here's Chris Davis now. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. And this will be fouled away. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Franklin Barreto is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
First baseman number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Mauer.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
The batter.
Into the box now, number 23, Blake Trinan takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Jason Castro come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Castro.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Piscotty will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Standing in, Byron Buxton. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now in the box, Brian Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So stepping in, Dustin Fowler.
Center fielder.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Zach Duke enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10. Jake Smolinski is up off the benches.
Jake Smolinski.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Softly hit out towards short. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now to the plate, Matt Olson. He was a ground-out victim last time. Marcus Semien will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a